I have 15 subscribers now. Welcome to our little friend group, my dear 15 subscriber. I love you so very much. Welcome, dear. This is going to be your new home from now on. You and me and your other 14 friends. We're gonna make such a happy friend group. Found family. I love found family trope in media actually. Like fuck enemies to lovers and friends to lovers and whatever it is. I don't give a shit about them. I love found family trope. Maybe it's because I feel lonely all the time. Maybe because I have abandonment issues. Maybe because I'm just an avoidant person. Maybe I don't want to get close to other people, but I still crave intimacy and genuine love and loyalty. So I just, try to get that sense of fulfillment and friendship from the found family tropes that I see in media. I don't know. I have pretty great friends. I don't need that. My friends are awesome. And they've been through like all of my depressed stages and emo phases and other weirdest phases. So I love them. I love you guys so much. Mwah. You know that I love you. I mean, I hope you know, because I hope you're watching the videos, because it's going to be like super awkward if you're not. Anyway, so I was kind of low on masks. I was actually was going to make another video about I don't know what. I kind of forgot it. And then I said, I'm going to need new masks. Because, I've been, reusing the same one again and again and again. So, I'm going to need a new one. I don't know what's going to be about, though. I have this. Is this fine? Yeah, the length is fine. But we're going to use, probably all of it. How are you going to see that? I don't know. What am I supposed to talk about? Because I'm going to, draw some stuff. And then I'm going to paint it. You're gonna see the behind the scenes of Zach things, so you don't have to. My friend has that name actually. Oh, maybe I should talk about how all of this happened. So I have this friend I still have, and she was reading a lot of I guess AO3, but I guess it's not. But she was reading fanfic, so I was thinking that's probably AO3, because where else people read their fanfics? Wattpad? Does Wattpad still exist? I don't know. I think AO3 is a lot more popular right now. So she was on AO3 a lot, and we were talking, and she was there, and she was just checking them out, reading those books and everything. And I was like, well, if you're reading all of this stuff, why don't you just make a channel and you can you can talk about all this book talk and everything? Because it doesn't look good. So, you can, make money out of it. I mean, there's so many people doing, book talk stuff. Why don't you just try to become one of them? And she was like, no, I wouldn't like that. And then she was like, well, why don't you do it? And I was like, what do you mean that I don't do it? I don't do book talk. I don't do book talk. It's weird, and it's cringy, and it's full of alpha males, which is something I hate. I'm sorry, I am the alpha in the relationship, pal. You're gonna call me fucking ma'am. And it's just weird stuff all over the place. I don't do that shit. She was like, no, that's just a normal channel, whatever you want. I was like, whatever I want? Yeah. And she was like, yeah, just talk about some stuff. And you like hearing your own. I'm literally quoting her quote to quote, word to word. She said, you like hearing your own voice, and you're right to do so. And I was like, oh my god, thank you, but don't say stuff like that. I'm gonna fall in love with you. And then she was like, okay, let's do it. And I was like, what do you mean let's do it? She was like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, but I need a team. And then I took a lot of time to think of a team and everything. I was kind of supposed to I know that I needed masks, because if this thing doesn't work out, well, I don't want people to see my face, or people I know to see my face and be like, haha, you're in this little YouTube gig, haha, do you think you're gonna be famous or something, haha, and stuff like that. And I really can't deal with that. I don't want that. I think this is fine. I don't want it. It's not me. It's not great. So I was like, I need masks. Then I was gonna buy some masks. I just couldn't find anything. So I was like, maybe I should look them up at Temu. And then I just couldn't decide on one. because there were just so many cheap plastic stuff, and I'm so happy that I didn't buy anything off of Temu, because like they're like very like they're so morally disgusting. Like it's just something that I hate. I just hate them as a concept. They're like fast fashion and everything. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. You know, like nah, not doing it. I don't care what happens. I don't care what I'm gonna do, but I'm not doing Temu. I didn't do it because I really wanted a Jester team. I just love Jesters so very much. Like, you know, their power dynamics and stuff. Does this look good? I don't know, maybe it does. You know, like how they're like well fed and well dressed, and they can say whatever they want to the king and everything, and it's just so cool and great. You know, they're being called things like fools and stuff, but like no, they're not fools. No, they're cool, they're great. I love it. So I wanted some kind of like a jester thing, and jesters like have this thing where they can say like literally anything that they want. You know, Kings like always has their backs. They're also their advisors and everything, and they can just say whatever they want, and it will just be a joke. You know, they just go around and like when you check it out in history, they just do whatever they want, and not just the thing, just the king, but to like everyone. So you know, it's like really great, and I was like, I want to be a fool. Like I want to be a jester. And I was like thinking of a phrase or something like that. You know, I would rather be the fool than to be the tyrant or something like that. I don't know, some corny ass stuff that you would hear in a second degree, like stupid ass history film or stuff like that. I know, like one of the thousands of illustrations of what is Robin Hood or stuff like that. So I was like, nah, this is not gonna work out. And I was like, oh, do you remember like the thinking caps? You know, like the like you would put on the caps, and each cap would mean you are looking at the problem from a different perspective. Like one, I don't really remember what they were. Like they were green and blue, and there was yellow and white. I guess there was purple, but I don't really remember. I'm not sure. Maybe there wasn't. And each thing meant something else. Like one was like look at it from a positive view, look at it from a I don't really remember, but it was a fun concept. So I was like, maybe I can do that, you know. And I was like, maybe not. And and I also thought that I remember what I was saying. I was supposed to have a catchphrase actually, you know. It was gonna be something like, let's put on our thinking mask, as in, you know, thinking caps. I thought it was very smart and funny, but I don't think it is now. But you know, it's gonna be fine. Maybe I will use it in the future, like who knows. So this is how it is. And then by the way, I'm like coloring them with the Faber-Castell oil pastels. No, they are. I like doing oil pastels a lot recently. Maybe I should do something purple. Yeah, no, I want orange. Maybe I should use purple and orange together. No, maybe I should use purple and yellow together. I don't really feel like yellow though. Let's just go with red, okay. But I do have a red mask. I have masks of like all full color, you know. Let's just do blue. I don't have this blue. This is a different blue. It's like darker. So let's give ourselves some eyeshadow, because everyone loves blue eyeshadow, right? Something like that. I think it looks great. And then let's do this. Oh, and then she was like, okay, then do some stuff. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna do it. Like, oh my god, calm down. And then she was like, okay, when will you do it? And I guess it was like about around October, stuff like that. She has this like tablet. It's a Samsung one, I guess, because she doesn't like Apple as a company. I love her for standing down like that. I also don't like Apple as a company, and they're like too expensive, so unnecessarily expensive. I'm an Android user. It's fine, I guess. We're gonna make it work. And is this black? No, it's not, I guess. It's a darker blue. And then, you know, I was like, okay, and then like she sent me stuff. She was like, put some posters in the background, and I was like, okay, I will do it. And then I never had the chance to go around and print out some movie posters. I have a Pinterest board for the posters that I'm gonna like print out and stuff for my background. And then I just never got the chance to like actually print them out, but I am planning on doing it one of these days. When I mean one of these days, it's probably something about like a month or maybe like 5 months. But my background is probably going to change. And I really don't know what am I going to do about it. Because like recent days, I kind of had this big job thing. And I kind of missed a deadline, which was just this whole dramatic thing between me and my family. Them calling me irresponsible and ungrateful and stuff. Oh, the eyelashes doesn't match. Does it look bad? Nah, it's fine. No, and it was kind of sad. It was a lot, really, really sad, to be honest, because I wasn't ungrateful. I was just too lazy to do so, and that is one of the reasons why I made the 21 things that I hate about myself video. And in there I do say that I am the embodiment of sloth, and that's one of the reasons why I think that. Like, if I just stop being so lazy, like for a couple of minutes and apply to that, then the site wouldn't crash, and I would maybe be able to get the job that I wanted, and I could get my own place, and everything would be just like amazing. And now it's not going to be amazing. I really don't know what is going to happen to me, like a couple months from now, couple weeks from now, actually. Like, I don't know, nothing is sure. I'm not sure of anything. Everything sucks. I hate my life. I don't know. I had some eyebrows too. Maybe I should have pink skin. Or green? No, I'm gonna go with pink. So like, I really don't know what am I supposed to do about like anything, to be honest. I should leave some place for my nose. I'm gonna do this. Pew, but like a bit bigger, like this. Yeah, this feels great. Yep, that will do. That will do. And I was supposed to have my own place and everything, and then I kind of messed up. So I need this YouTube gig to like work out even more now. Cause until I get a job, I need like some kind of money so that I can like pay the rents and everything. But that specific job, I will get other jobs, but like I need that specific job. And up until that happens, I don't know. I hope things will work out in my favor. They never do, but what else can I do except for like hoping for some stuff? Should I add mustache? I'm gonna add a mustache. I'm gonna add a pretty mustache. Like a big one, like a Dali mask. I think it looks great. What do you think? Is it awesome? It is awesome. It is awesome. There was this scene from like a Millie Bobby Brown interview. God, that girl has been through so much. I don't want to talk about that too, but because I was like kind of hoping to talk about it after I also get famous and stuff. But anytime's better. Like there shouldn't be a time to defend like another girl, because the things that she like went through is kind of upsetting, really upsetting, to be honest. Because she was just a kid, and she's been bullied so much throughout all the internet, and she like, doesn't matter what she do. I don't think anyone deserves that kind of bullying, especially on the internet, because she was just a 12-year-old kid. Interesting. Something that shouldn't happen, but just happened. Now we have a mustache, and now we're gonna get some lips. What color lips should I have? Purple? No, we're gonna go with red. Is red too safe? No, it's gonna look good with orange. Maybe I should smile a bit. Yeah, something like that, maybe. And then adding the lips. This. This looks better. Something like that. Maybe bigger lips. Because, I want to talk a lot. I think it's like, I also know how people get skinny and everything. That's just so unnecessarily skinny. And the thing that they said, they want women to like invade less space. Yes, that definitely is true. Because even if we don't really have an out of space and like literally anywhere, like no representation, no love, nobody loves women. Everyone hates women with like every fiber of their being. But still, I don't know. It's just hard being a woman, It's hard being a woman like literally everywhere. Woman in science, being a woman in the like Hollywood and stuff, being a woman on the internet, being a woman in like in the streets, being a big baby girl. It's all very stressful. I added yellow blush. I think it looks pretty. And now I'm gonna paint my whole face pink. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't really remember what was I gonna say. I should do something like this. Yep. And with the like white shirt and the pajamas, I kind of feel like the COVID. Where you would like, go to the class and you would like look all serious and stuff. Bottom from like upper half, and then in the out you were like in your underwear and stuff. Because, no one was seeing that, so you really didn't need to do anything. I was sleeping most of my classes. Because, it was, like, really early in the morning, and everyone in the house was also sleeping, so it kind of bothered me when I was, like, the child and the only one awake at, like, 7 a.m. in the morning. Or maybe it was 8. I don't remember. I was just so sleepy. But I was, like, doing really good, actually, during COVID. I remember, like, my teacher calling out my name while I was sleeping. I was like, wait, what? But in a proper noise where it didn't really sound sleepy at all. And then I was like, I couldn't quite hear it because, like, my internet is really bad. And like, Zoom is not really good because, everyone is, like, using Zoom, so it's kind of crashes at time. Can I get the question again? And then he asked the question again. And then I answered it. And it was right. And then I did some other stuff. And then I corrected another student about... what? Oh god, I forgot it. Okay, but maybe I'll talk about it like another video. And I corrected another student, so it was great. And then I slept again. And then my alarm went off, and I attended the other Zoom and stuff. It was weird. Zoom's an interesting time. It was like right around when high school started for me. So it was like a lot harder, cause I just started making friends and everything, and just when I felt like I was making friends, I lost my phone. It dropped into the toilet, unfortunately. And you know what the worst case is? I didn't even go to toilet with my phone. That one time, it was in my back pocket and just fell off, and it was so upsetting because. We're still not done with paying it. the payments weren't even done, and we pay like after the phone was like gone. My brother still paid 3 more payments for that phone, and like every time he paid for it, it was like looking at me with like very villainous eye. It was like, it is not my fault, and they didn't buy me a phone for like a long time as a lesson. I mean, I wasn't even playing with it. I find it very unsanitary, but they didn't believe me. They never believe me anyway. Yeah, they never believe me. But that's not the point. So I didn't really talk with a lot of people. And then when the schools were open again, everyone was like having their friends. Everyone had their own friends. And I didn't have any friends. So it was really hard making friends, But I kind of managed, I guess. Then stuff like turned out pretty great. And then it sucked again. I don't know. High school was alright. High school definitely was alright. But, it was fine. I mean, nah. Yeah, I really did grow up, though, I became more mature and everything. I'm happy with the way things turned out. Really, both in the sense of high school and this mask, cause I think it looks so freaking pretty. Just look at it. Oh my god, I love it. It's so cute. That's so pretty. Okay, we're done with the mask. Damn, 20 minutes. I don't think anyone's gonna watch me for 20 minutes, but I hope you will, cause it's too hot. It's like literally so hot, and I just wanna like go around in my bra, cause it's so hot, but I can't right now. Like right now, I can't, cause it's gonna be on the internet and everything. So I will not be reshooting this video, and I'll just gonna like upload it, and I hope someone will watch it. And I'm gonna put this in here so that maybe YouTube will think that this is a great photo for the like. I really don't know internet. I'm not very good with internet. I started using internet like properly when I was like 16 or 17, so I'm not really good with all the old references that people my age knows and everything. And I don't know, like I know it's what clickbait is, but like the photo and the video, that is the clickbait. But the thing that makes you click, I don't know. I just know it's a photo, and I hope like it with me, YouTube chooses mine. So I hope if I like put this like this, then it will be, good, I guess. By the way, tomorrow Georgia Part 2 video comes out, so like, hit the what button? Subscribe, and the ring-a-ding-a-ding button. I don't know. You do whatever you want, man. It's too hot. It's so hard for me to care. I'm like literally dying, and I want to shower so very bad. Because I've been talking in this heat for the past 22 minutes, and that is enough. I'm tired. You can watch this in 2x. So, maybe I should have said this like in the beginning of the video. I don't know. Love you. Bye. Bye bye. Bye. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you so very much. And like the greetings and welcomes and kisses and hugs to my 15th subscriber, and then all of my other subscribers, including me, because I do need a fucking hug. Whew. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye bye. Bye. Love you.